Hey there guys, I am SonicGhost and welcome back to some more Let's Play Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. The quickest way to the mountains is through the North Gate. Well, that's good to know. Not going there now though because we got something else to do. Before that, let's go ahead and talk about what we did last time, because last time we played a whole bunch of archery. I mean a whole bunch. Every time we turned around, we shot things. In this episode, we're kind of continuing that trend a little bit, because we have a minigame here we can go ahead and play in East Clocktown, which involves archery. We can never get away from using our bow, can't we? We're going to go ahead and grab ourselves the silver rupee here. That way we can go ahead and play this game without having to worry about money. Here, this is the game we want to play in question. This here is the Honey and Darling Shop, a gaming center changing daily. Let's go ahead and go inside. It looks like we have a visitor, honey. I wonder if it's a customer, darling. Oh, would you like to play? Today is Bombshoe Gallery Day, isn't it, darling? One game is 10 rupees. Sure, let's go ahead and play. Hit each target with a bombshoe in the time it takes for us to dance through one song. But if you fall off this platform, you're out. Right, darling? Are you ready? Start the music! So as we were just told there, the goal here is to destroy all these targets here with bombshoes. We can either press the A button to let it go, or what I like doing is shield dropping the bombshoe to let it go in an instant. So this way I can put down even more bombshoes in less amount of time. So we want to go ahead and be very careful here. Get close to the edge, but don't get too close and jump off, because as we were told, if we jump off this ledge, that's it, game over. We would have to start from the very beginning and pay them again to play another round. Well, there you go. That was all the targets, and that's a perfect score. Did you see that? Honey, he got a perfect score. We have to share our happiness with him, honey. So for completing Day 1's game, we get our purple rupee. If you're playing the 3DS version, Day 1 will award you a fishing hole pass instead. That's annoying. So let's show off even more for him, darling. Well, you two can go ahead and do that. I'm gonna leave. Can't really do anything else here right now because, you know, it's still Day 1. Can't really do anything else until Day 2. Also, I gotta wait here until 8 a.m., huh? Well then. I'm gonna just stand here and wait. Because what I want to do now is I want to go ahead and I'm gonna use the storytelling here from Granny to skip all the way to Day 2. Because I want to go ahead and play Day 2. So, let's go ahead and get a story time. Alright, we're back here in Honey and Darlings for Day 2. Let's see what changed. Looks like we have a visitor, honey. I wonder if it's a customer, darling. Oh, are you the one who got a perfect score yesterday? Would you like to play again? Today is Basket Bomb Day, isn't it, darling? One game is 10 rupees. Sure, let's go ahead and play. Get a bomb inside every basket in the time it takes for us to dance through one song. If you throw with too much power, you'll fall off this platform. So be careful. Right, darling? Are you ready? Start the music! So, just like Day 1, we got explosives here to work with. So, with these bombs, we gotta throw them inside these baskets to destroy them. I find Day 2 to be a little bit harder here for Honey and Darling compared to Day 1, and that right there is why. I find these bombs have a much easier time bouncing out of these baskets than landing inside of them. So, not really an easy way of doing this. I say just try to send yourself as much as possible with the basket, and then hope it lands inside. It's a little bit picky. Not also sure why they flood this place. I guess to put out the bombs instantly to avoid blowing things up, but they didn't do that for bombshoes, and it's just as bad. Sure, don't know how they flood the place. Let's not think too much into this because we're done. We got ourselves a perfect score. Did you see that, honey? He got a perfect score. We have to share our happiness with him, honey. So for completing Day 2, we got ourselves another purple rupee. If we were playing 3DS, we would get ourselves another fishing hole pass. Just like with the Deku Playground, Day 1 and Day 2 gives you fishing hole passes here. That's annoying. I'll show off even more for him, darling. I should mention, to play Day 1 and Day 2 here of Honey and Darling, you need a bomb bag. You will not be allowed to play if you don't have a bomb bag to use the bomb shoes and the normal bombs. So, before coming here, buy yourself at least the standard bomb bag from the bomb shop. But let's go ahead and jump to Honey and Darling Day 3. Alright, so we're back here in Honey and Darling for Day 3. Let's go ahead and play their final game. Looks like we have a visitor, Honey. I wonder if it's a customer, darling. Oh, you're the one who got a perfect score 2 days in a row. You want to play again? Today's target shooting day, isn't it, darling? One game is 10 rupees. Let's go ahead and play. Hit all the targets in the time it takes for us to dance through one song. But if you fall from this platform, you're out, isn't he, darling? Are you ready? Start the music! So, final day here. An archery game. Like we haven't had enough of these. Want to go ahead and shoot down all these targets here with our bow. But be careful, because we can also shoot the Honey and Darling people here in the center. Don't do that. Just don't shoot them. Just want to shoot the targets. As you can kind of figure out, to play this game, at least as Human Link, you need to have the bow equipped here. You can actually play this as a Deku Scrub, but if you're going to play it as Human, you need a bow and a quiver. But there you go. We got a perfect score. Honey! You got a perfect score 3 days in a row. This is all we have left to give him, honey. So, for completing Honey and Darling 3 days in a row, we get ourselves a piece of heart. I wonder, are we truly happy, darling? So, one thing to mention here actually, if you do play this game as a Deku Scrub, it is easier. Playing this game as a Deku Scrub gives you less targets to shoot to make up for the fact you have to use your magic. So, you can actually play this game as early as buying the bombs, come here as a Deku Scrub, which gives you a little bit of an easier time for Day 3, but there's a catch here. So, you can play Day 3 of Honey and Darling here as a Deku Scrub, but you won't be rewarded the heart piece. So, basically how this works is that you can't play Day 1 and Day 2 as a Deku Scrub. You can only do Day 3, as you need a bomb bag for Days 1 and 2, and Deku Scrub can't use bombs, so they don't let you play Day 1 and Day 2 here. So because of this, the Honey and Darling shop doesn't recognize Deku Link as the same person who beat Day 1 and 2, and you need to beat all 3 days in a row of Honey and Darling here to get the heart piece. So, unfortunately, Deku Scrub can only get the 50 rupee reward here for beating Honey and Darling Day 3. He can't get the heart piece, which does kinda suck. If we are in 3DS, we would also be getting our fishing hole pass, and you kind of get the idea at this point with how the fishing hole passes work, so no need this time around to show that one off, because we're not going to be getting an extra fishing hole pass or even an extra 50 rupees here, as this was done in a completely different cycle, and we don't save this progress, because you can't get the heart piece like this, sadly. So, unfortunately, Deku Scrub here, while he may have an easier time because there's less targets to shoot, he doesn't get the actual reward. To make up for this though, if you have done Day 1 and 2 as a human, now you can do Day 3 as Deku Scrub, get an extra 50 rupees here in the N64 version, take off the mask, and then play the game again, now as a human Link. So if you're short on money, this will give you more money before you do the Day 3 game here in Honey and Darling. And once you beat Day 3 here as a human, even after you played it as a Deku Scrub, you'll still be rewarded your piece of heart. So if you need the extra money, then I say do Day 3 as a Deku Scrub before playing as a human. Otherwise, just do all 3 days as a human. Just save yourself some time. But that is it. That is Honey and Darling Day 3, and that's all 3 days completed. So let's get out of here. Now with our winnings, I actually want to go ahead and go over to the treasure chest game here, because we haven't played this as human. So let's go ahead and play this game as human-like. Hopefully the reward's a lot better than the stupid Deku nuts as the Deku scrub. Also, she wants to eat my ears. That's a little creepy. Let me take these off. Come in. Oh, is the kid collecting masks? How about it? Want to play? For you, it's 20 rupees. How'd you know I was collecting masks? Who told you? I didn't tell anyone. If you can make it all the way to the treasure chest and open it within the time limit, I'll give you a special prize. Finding out what's inside is half the fun. Are you ready? Alright, let's see if we can get this chest. I have a bunny hood, so that should make movement a little bit easier here, but this game is still annoying even as a human because it's always random, and I have no idea what's a good path until I just walk up against these walls and see what happens. Oh, we almost had it with that. Are you serious? That was a good pattern. But this should be the winning pattern. Okay, that wasn't really that bad. Inside the treasure chest as a human is 50 rupees. So not only did we make our money back, but we got a profit out of this. Did you have fun? Won't you try again? No, I'm not playing again. I'm full of my money, thank you. Oh, really? Too bad. Come again. Maybe later. For now, let's get out of here. So now with a full wallet, let's go ahead and actually go back over to the bank. Because obviously we can't carry any more than 200 rupees. I kind of need to put these in the bank. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, let's go ahead and deposit my money. And now, depositing this 200, that's going to put us to a total of 1,000 rupees in the bank. What's that? You already saved up 1,000 rupees? Well, little guy, here's your special gift. Take it. Thanks. That's a lot of interest. Oh man, 5 rupees. Oh man, I can't wait to spend this all in one place. That's what they call interest. Yeah, crappy interest. Oh man, what is that, like 1% on the rupee? That's not really that great. I'm gonna go ahead and deposit it. I mean, I'm not gonna use this, so I'm gonna keep it. Here, take the $5 back. Hey, nothing at all, big spender. You gave me 5 rupees. That's on you. Thanks. Hate it. So now we made it night of the final day here, as I want to go ahead and do a couple things here now on the final night before we go ahead and reset our cycle once again, so then we can start going to the mountains. For starters, I want to come into the stock pot in here, and there's going to be nobody here. One of the gossip stones said there's a room up in the top here that's unlocked, which happens to be this room. Normally, we can't come in here, but on the night of the final day, we're allowed to. And this chest that's in this room is a silver rupee. So that's a lot of money. That's a freebie, but you do have to make it night of the final day. Not the easiest silver rupee to get to, but if you don't care going to night of the final day, then I definitely recommend it. Sneaking into other people's rooms? You're the worst. I mean, there's no one here. I shouldn't have to worry about it, right? Unless there's someone in that room, who knows? We come to this room, it's also empty too. Got a bug just walking around here, that's kinda weird. And someone just left their underwear sitting here on this bed. That's also not great. But if I go ahead and equip the Mask of Sense, notice how this underwear is a little stinky, but in a different way. Power Mask allows you to see what you can smell. If it's possible, put the scent into something and take it to the Magic Has potion shop. Yeah, there's a mushroom growing inside this underwear. Don't think too hard into this one, because that's just... ugh. So I'm not going to use this mushroom, but if you want another magic mushroom, it's here in Clocktown. Specifically here in the inn. So that's another easy place to get a magic mushroom, but honestly, I recommend just getting the one that's right next to the owl statue in Southern Swamp, as that one's a lot easier to get to and much faster as well. But now I want to actually go over here to Milk Road. And that's because we were told earlier on in our adventure, when we talked to some of the people here in the inn, that everyone was going to be evacuating. this specific area. Everyone from the inn was actually going to head over to Romani Ranch. And we want to go ahead and just see if that's true. Before so, Mask of Truth, read what you have to say. Spirit of a characteristic dancer who died in Termina Field dances there night after night. Well, we definitely know that one because we met with the dancer, healed his soul, got his mask, and got a heart piece out of it. So, thanks for that hint. A little too late, but thank you anyways. Here we are in Romani Ranch. Want to go ahead and go all the way over. I really wish we had a faster way to go right now besides running around. Or glitching, but to be fair, try not to use bomb slides everywhere because I know people probably won't like that. And hey, look, it's our horse. Oh man, I didn't find you earlier. I guess we get to see our horse again. No one's attending it. This would be the perfect time to steal it if I could jump over a fence. Too bad I can't. So, sorry, Epona. I'll be back for you in just a little bit. Maybe when I can start jumping over fences. This here is Romani Ranch. We can visit this area from 6 to 8 p.m. Conveniently for us right now, it's just about 7:45. So, to make sure we don't get kicked out of the house, I'm gonna make it just a little bit slower on that time draining. Play the inverted song time here. And now let's go inside. So this is Mama's house. Inside, we have these two. Oh, sorry. 2 days ago, my sister... I'm sorry. Our cows are all gone. But please, enjoy yourself. Oh, okay. I can't even talk to your sister. If I try and talk to her, I talk to the big one again. So the older sister is just going to be talking for the younger one right now because she's just in a trance. Like, she's not even fully there. Not good. I don't know what happened here, but those two are definitely not feeling great. We kind of had signs of that last time we were here during the day, but it's even worse at night. Ugh! I wonder if my cute-faced owner will let me quit practicing yet. Ask her, not me. I don't know. Oh, Tortoise, you're late. Tomorrow's an early day, so good night. I'll read you a story tomorrow. How about you? Have anything to say besides story time? I've been a little harsh on Anju, but it's fine this way. Right now, surviving is the important thing. You're not wrong there, but I don't know what you've been saying to her. Maybe just lighten the load a little bit on her. This is a stressful time, after all. Perhaps I was wrong. But he said so. The morning of the ceremony, he'd come meet me in my room. I promised him I would wait. But already, it's too late, isn't it? Angie the innkeeper is at her notebook, and man, that sounds sad. Looks like the lady's taking a break. Let's not bother her. Which lady? That was a house full of ladies, Tyler. You gotta be a little more specific on that one. Either way, 8 o'clock we get kicked out because the house is closed for the night. So there you go. We got a little bit more information there. And that is one more thing we want to go ahead and do. And that's going back to Clocktown and confronting Skull Kid once again. Sis! Tail, get away from the Skull Kid! You'll be hit! Swamp, mountain, ocean, canyon. Hurry! The four who are there! Bring them here! Don't speak out of line, stupid fairy! I had enough! You hit my brother over and over! I'll never forgive you. Well, whatever. Even if they were to come now, they wouldn't be able to handle me. Just look above you. If it's something that can be stopped, then just try to stop it. Let's see if we can stop it. Let's play Oath to Order and call our new friend here to the clock tower. That's no good! It's not stopping! It's hopeless! Oh, that's not good. Not only is our new friend here from the swamp not able to help, but we just lost 4 minutes. Now we're down to 1. So, we don't have enough power here. We were told from Tail that we need the power from the swamp, mountain, canyon, and ocean. We only brought the swamp person here, so we're 3 members short of this 4-man group. But you may be asking yourself, what happens when the timer hits 0 here? What happens when you let the moon get even closer? Well, I don't really think you need to be a scientist to know this one. If you let the moon get too close to the planet, it's gonna collide and crash in the Termina. You met with a terrible fate, haven't you? How do you do? You'll be fine. Surely you should be able to recover Majora's mask. I believe in you. But the time passes even as we speak. There are only 72 hours left. Ho ho ho. What just happened? I don't know how I'm still alive, but let's go outside. Oh. It looks like we were saved somehow by the last second. So now we're getting told, hey, go to the north because no way we're doing this with just the swamp spirit. Like, that's not gonna work. So, if I pause the game right now, notice how we lost our mushroom, but that's not the big deal. The bigger deal is if we go over here to our quest status screen, notice how we lost a piece of heart. When you let the moon crash after the final day, it will send you back to dawn of the first day, just like how Song of Time would. But unlike the Song of Time, where that saves your progress and you get to keep things, a moon crash will get rid of all your progress in that cycle. So we lost all that money, and we lost ourselves the piece of heart we got from the Honey and Darling game. So, unfortunately for us, we would have to redo all that stuff again if we let the moon crash like that. If you're ready to go back in time and the moon's just about ready to crash, do not hesitate. Even if you have money to put in the bank, it's better to reset time than to lose all that progress and risk it all. So, yeah, that's pretty bad. I'm guessing the Goddess of Time steps in right before the moon actually crashes to kill Link so that he can teleport back to the beginning of all this and send him back to dawn of the first day. How nice of her! I'm glad, because if you forget to play the Song of Time and she didn't step in, we'd be a dead man. Just flat out. No way you're surviving a moon crash. So, to save everyone some progress here, let's go ahead and actually play the Song of Time and go back in time for real. So, yeah, that's what happens when you have a moon crash, but we're not actually going to be suffering that in this playthrough. So before we go back in time, I went ahead and I collected me some rupees in the sewer system, deposited those, which made another 200 rupees, and I also went out of my way to kill that bird back in front of Milk Road, to give me another 200 rupees. So now we're going to deposit that's at 200 rupees, adding to the 1205 here in the bank, making for a total of 1,405 rupees. So now with that, we're going to be saving our progress instead of letting the moon delete it all this time. And just to confirm, as we've seen with that rupee amount, we got our magic mushroom here, which we're not going to be using. We'll just let that go. And we have our heart piece here from Honey and Darling. So everything else checks out. Let's go ahead and play the Song of Time and go back to dawn of the first day the proper way. Next time on Let's Play Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, we'll start making our way over to the mountains like Tattle is telling us to do and seeing what lies ahead. I'll see you guys next time.